Hey guys, just making a quick video about how I've converted some of these Indomitus Outriders. I have to drill a barrel there still, but to a Ravenwing. So this was the Sergeant model. You can tell because it used to have the helmet right there on the leg, which I cut off rather brutally and stuck something from the upgrade sprue for Dark Angels in there. I think it fits nicely and kind of covers up the area where the helmet was. You can see maybe some of that in there where it doesn't look as great. You know, maybe with some green stuff I could have molded back the armor plate that was there. Some of the other things I've done, here's a Ravenwing symbol on the side of the fairings. The front fairings, I've used the old Ravenwing upgrade sprue, which they look like these, but they're older style. The feathers look a little bit different. And I just chop off each of the sides. And that's probably good enough. I don't really need to shave it down, because all I'm going to do is glue it right into that above the swing arm there for the front wheel. And I think after some painting, they'll probably look like they fit there. I've switched the helmets on these. With this one is the Sergeant, so he's got the 3-skull helmet, and these were all leftovers from the Ravenwing Command boxes or Black Knights. If you don't actually plan on making Ravenwing Command, you can use the Apothecary back fin and shave this off like I've started to do here. And I've also modified the bottom of it a bit. So I cut off the little pegs that normally would go into the slot on the old bikes and cut off some of these side pieces, because the back of the bike isn't as long as the back of the old bikes. And so you see I've just kind of cut out a notch there as well, so it can sit on that lip and butt it right up against that bar. And then as you're gluing it, just check the straightness, check and recheck. I think that came out pretty close. Because nothing worse than going back and looking later and seeing that it's crooked. So I've shaved it off there just with a hobby knife, and I think they look pretty good. I don't think I've missed anything there. Once you paint it up, you won't be able to tell. I could have done the shoulders, but I thought the transfers might look fine. Some other things, if you have the GW drill, hand drill, this big bit is actually perfect for the exhaust pipes on the bikes. So just get you a nice center. What I do is I take the tip of my hobby blade, find the center, and spin it just to make a tiny little hole, pilot hole, for the tip of the drill bit to sit in, so that I don't wander when I try to start the hole with the drill bit. And that's all. This really was not too many modifications to make these look like Ravenwing once you paint them up. I think they look pretty good. This is the Sergeant. I'm still thinking about adding something else, maybe like one of those Dark Angel symbols from the upgrade sprue right on the top of the bike right here, if I can find one that'll fit nicely. Still have to drill his pistol barrel. And as far as the rest of Indomitus, I've done the captain here. I gave him the upgrade sprue helmet, just because I wanted him to be a little bit different. You know, he's a captain, or a master, company master, as Dark Angels go. So I thought maybe he should have a little bit more flair than the open visor helmet. Oh, there he goes. That's the only modification I made to him, and I think that's probably all the modifications I'm going to make to the Dark Angel side. You notice I didn't put the Necron on his base. I actually thought it would go better on the Reanimator's base. Because the Reanimator is supposed to be fixing broken Necrons, so that was my thought. And since I'm not always going to be fighting Necrons, I thought it'd be kind of weird if you had a dead Necron on your base. I mean, some people do it for thematic purposes, but I don't have any other dead Necrons on any of my other bases, so I don't know, it might be out of place. If you don't like the old style wings there, or if you don't have them, if you have the upgrade sprue, this one is the alternative. This is the grenade launcher version of the Ravenwing Black Knights fairing. So if you're not taking one of the Black Knights with a grenade launcher, then you have one of these per box of Black Knights that you got. So like me, I had 3 boxes of these, so you could easily cut these off just the same as I've done to the old fairings, and maybe with a little bit cutting, a little bit of filing down there, you could get it to sit the same way on the front there. I think they're better there because they're a little bit more low profile. They don't stick out too much. I thought it would make more sense if they weren't like sticking way out. And then you can put a nice Ravenwing symbol right on the side of the fairing there. It's nice and flat. I think the Ravenwing symbols are from the Ravenwing upgrade sprue too. So if you've ever made a Telemaster, you should have these. If not, you may be able to find... I don't think the command upgrade sprue has any like that. But you'll be able to find something. Might as well just get the upgrade sprue if you don't have one. And yeah, that's it. So that's my little tips and tricks for today. So hopefully I'll get some more videos out sometime, and we can look at some more upgrades and conversions and painting and such like that. Alright, thanks.